affiliate videos.
Yes,
We're
I saw
basically-
that, which I do have. I'm going to go and let me log into my side here. I'll use my other computer real quick.
Yeah, I think they took it off. Like, I think I asked them to take it off. But either way, it's accessible from here too, where it says affiliations, affiliate videos.
Yep, that's where I see it. So that's where I would put it.
So yeah, so you would be able to name it, describe it, put the link, and there's a help section here too, which I don't know what that does. Oh, here. So there are these question marks that you'll notice around like our thing. I was playing around with everything.
Yeah, by the way, you have a misspelling over here where it
Where?
says want to buy leads. You have an extra H in there on the left-hand side.
Oh, okay. I guess when you speak Urdu by your natural language, that's
Absolutely.
kind of close. The best was Martin County in Florida. My developer like 4 years ago named it Martian County. And it's been Martian County for like a year.
Oh, that's funny.
So few things right here. So let's go tag it back to the affiliate videos and make this nice and tidy. So we have question marks here, right?
Yes.
So what this actually is it lets you take these videos and basically assign it to a section. So basically each of these sections, like if you were to in theory inspect it, like each of them has like a development, right? So basically you can add one of those question mark videos for every single div there is. And then obviously you've seen like if you click it, it pops up. But this is the same exact feature to then push it out to tutorials over here.
Okay.
I have a lot of videos on here, and I'm the only one who ever used it, so it's definitely possible that it has some things that need done. But there's where you get the header. Here's where the video pops up, and you have the ability, if you want to. I mean, I wrote in, regular CSS, and it ends up putting it there. And then obviously I encoded the link, so you'll see like, okay, roofing leads. Because I wanted to get this as a backlink, so brings you right into the pricing thing. So you can do all that dynamically in terms of editing it as you want. And you obviously can flip them on and off if you remove them. Takes it off from the tutorial page. You can have this flipped off and use this and it would still work. Now, I want to show you the affiliate customer side just so I know you have a lot of questions on that. So right now, in terms of searching for things, it's not the cleanest because we've been the only one using it. But what we have right now is, for instance, there's specific affiliates, right? Chris Love, his link brought in these people. And then we're able to see, did they sign up? Did they pay? What package are they on? Are they still a subscriber? So we can keep, this is the way you can keep track of it in the back end. And then if you were to go into Chris's account in theory, this is what he would then see. And we're getting Plaid integrated. If you know what that is, it's like a money transfer software. To give,
I heard that.
To pay the affiliates,
That's good.
Affiliate customers.
So they'll be able to see all the section themselves.
Exactly. And then again, we don't want to do sales. You don't want to do sales, so they can retarget these leads and try to close the deal within here. And you'll see it calculated right here. I put the percentage in right now for your agency because there were some things that weren't working in terms of the filtering that were the big issues. So they did that instead, but you have yours keyed in like this right now. And there is actually this feature we're going to turn on the next few days where you'll see where it shows the add-on email addresses.
Okay.
Basically, a baby white label, for lack of a better term.
Okay,
Where,
good.
yeah, where someone's going to be like, okay, I don't want to do the whole white label, but I want to sell leads to another account or send leads to another account.
Mm-hmm.
So we have this where you can price it differently, give it away for free, just have little, incentives
Mm-hmm.
and whatnot. Then there is an announcement thing that you have
Mm-hmm.
right over here.
Okay.
We are going to probably put the announcement in many places just to see where people click the most.
Sure.
To get an idea where it should. And you have everything set up you got Stripe set up well, you got the
Yes.
API approved.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, the
So
document you gave me was perfect, so.
it's right now we're like 6 for 6 on it. So and we actually built it in where it does it now for you and
Oh,
downloads it
nice.
for you filled
Mhm.
out. So
Good. That's perfect. In the white label section, where would I know we have an about us section when we actually created the white label, but I don't know how to update any of that. Like if somebody clicks on that section, it doesn't go anywhere.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Right
Yep,
there.
exactly.
All right, let me. I'll just have them simply put a link like that you can redirect it to. That
Okay.
was this solution.
Now, when I changed and I took the video that you created for me and I took it off the first page, what ended up happening is it pushed the first section. Let me go to my page here real quick on my side. When I go to it, if you go to the home page, which there's no way to get back to the home page very easily, but if you notice that, yeah, right there, that first, all the header is gone in that area. And it disappeared the second I took away the video. And I don't know how to get that back.
For it, but this will be a permanent solution.
Mhm.
I do like how it made the image 3D. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that was
But
awesome.
there is probably a quick thing to do. I'd have to experiment. Got to push this down with the CSS. But yeah,
Mhm.
let me wait on them for that just because
Okay.
they may have a faster way of doing it. And then another thing I would say, um, it would make sense to try to do like, did you put this together or do you have someone do it?
No, I did it.
Oh, okay. So I can send you snippets like what I have here, right?
Okay.
This is the exact section you used with
Mm-hmm.
the exception that I decided to use custom, just styling. So
Right.
if I can go off and just move, I don't even, let's type this and see what that does. See if it's even, so now you can either change it like that. So that would be the most straightforward way because obviously
Okay.
this is difficult to read. And what I would
It
do is
is.
just copy paste. Actually, let's do this. I'll go into your account and start adding these things. Let me do that
Okay,
real
that'd be
quick.
awesome. Because once I have it perfected, I will be doing, so many blasts out there, just telling everybody here you can get some leads. But I want to make sure because some people have already gone in and says, "Oh, this doesn't work. This doesn't work," and I'm like, "Oh, okay, that doesn't make us look too well."
Got it. Got it. What I can do too is we can do like how we made videos. We can
Mm-hmm.
do a walkthrough like with your
Okay.
thing, and then
Oh,
I
that'd
can
be great.
edit the video and all that and give that to
Mm-hmm.
you. Let me go get into.
Because right now is a perfect time. I've talked to about 80 different agencies, and they're all struggling with trying to find leads and trying to find another product that they can sell that will bring them some quick cash. And everybody's just, turning to one another saying, well, what are you doing? What are you doing? And I want to make sure I give them some solutions, and I can be the solution for everything that they're looking to do.
Yeah, no, that's the totally right way of going about it. Oh, nice. The videos actually, I just realized, are added already. So, all right, let's go here. So let me share my screen again.
Okay.
So, oh, right here. So website customization. So this is the video, right? Actually, no, you
Yep.
took the video
Yep.
out.
This one you can. Yep.
So what I'm just gonna go do, at least with here specifically, because it's a cluster.
Okay. Yes.
I already done it once before, totally edited
Okay.
the wrong website.
Oh, that's a
Quick way
problem.
to fix it. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's a bad day. All right. I swear ChatGPT has made the average human speak so much worse
I
because you can
know.
just write and not think and just it's able to still get it. It's
I
amazing
know.
because humans can do more things without thinking.
Exactly. I find that when it comes to more things that are more conversational, Claude does a better job than ChatGPT. But
There's Claude and there's one other one everyone tells me to use. Starts with a P, I think. Go up and save that real easily. And let's see what we got. Well, we got something.
we're getting
And
close.
actually, I think I know why this was like this. If I was to log out, I think it would fix itself. I think when you log in, it gets rid of the button to create account.
Yeah,
I
let
have
me
a
just double check.
feeling
You
it's
just logged in. It's almost right. It's still missing. It starts with business, and it says explore our diverse lead options. Of course, the button we have to change to blue, but other than that, but it's missing the very first piece of it.
all right, let's get there. Huh. Was it working for this meeting?
Yeah, I thought it was.
Okay. So I think I just updated something and broke it, which would actually be a good thing because then I know what to do to fix it.
Yeah, and I know it's cutting off the first part of what you just did. So yeah, I don't know
No, I
why.
just deleted it quickly because now I'm like, all right, why is that's always something new. It definitely has something to do because I'm logged in and logged out at the same time.
Right.
That's
And yeah, when
something
you put the video in it, when you put the video in, the section fixed itself, but it didn't go over start your free trial. I'm like, it's over start your free.
I found the reason why.
Oh, because they have to be all enabled.
Yeah, because they were all supposed to. Yeah, I
Perfect.
love
Is
it
there
when
any way
people.
that you can actually go in and change my email address? Because I don't want my other business address in there. I want it to be Diane at leadgenlist.com.
Yeah, we do have to change it. I mean, we put the rule in like so you can't change it because people have to realize. Oh, you said 15% for the commission you want on
Yes,
yours,
please.
right?
Yes,
Okay. And
that's
I'll just leave it at 0 right now. You can tell me if you want to change it. I mean, all these
okay.
are the features that need to be pushed into the agency, right? So
Okay.
this is like the super admin console for like us and the developers and stuff. And
Right.
that's how we
Right.
end up like building these. So
Exactly.
yeah, these are just features that have to be added. Um, you have a classic dashboard tutorial, so you can track activity. Actually, I have report bugs closed, right?
Mm-hmm.
And another thing, um, we'll push this to the front, but this lets you log into your email. So that way, when when any client sends lead to themselves, it sends with this email address, like from this email address. So it's your business email address.
Okay.
I need to ask the developers how to turn this on specifically because it's on with ours, but first time we're implementing it other
Okay.
than us. But yeah, so this way, anytime they hit send, also they have Google Sheets, that's going to be another place to push the data to,
Good.
because then people want a webhook through there.
See, this got fixed, but when you look at the video, first of all, the video thing is it goes over. So that's why I took it off there. But the second I do that, see how it pushes it all?
Yeah, so then I'm just gonna do what any person would do in 2024, and that's help me, ChatGPT. You're my only hope.
You're right.
Help me, ChatGPT. You are my only hope. Let's see if it understands. If it understands a cultural reference with a picture, oh nope, it did not get it. Okay.
Nope.
The H2, H3 headers are stuck in the above. Can you push the entire section? And I've also been trying to figure out how to get ChatGPT to like fix your website while
Yeah,
like that's, but the thing is I develop things the way an engineer would do it, which is a problem. And that's
right.
why Harry and Chris helped me figure out what the heck is which.
Sure.
So theoretically, this should work. Let's see. One or two things happened. It worked, or I broke the whole thing.
And while you're fixing that, I do have a question. So if somebody wants to be an affiliate, they have to have an account with us, obviously, right? So
Correct.
that
Because
means I
every
should
single
probably I should probably create a free ones just like you have, so this way everybody can create an account.
correct, yeah.
Okay.
And then they get the link on the way in the back end, like when
Right.
on their account on the backside, yeah.
Right.
And I did overwrite the other H1, H2 because it just, it's easier style. But yeah, so
Right.
now this is where it needs to be. So now obviously I click contact, gets us right into the lead gen form. So
Right.
obviously we can make this bigger, smaller. I'll make it bigger real quick. Oh, hold on, so let me get that from my dog.
Yep. Well, on my screen, what it shows right before the one-stop shop, it says the word software.
What do you mean?
So I think it depends on what screen you're looking at. Like on my other computer screen, I can see it. It says software, one-stop shop, find the right leads for your business. So right before one-stop shop, it has the word software in big letters. Let me see if it does it on this one. Yeah, but on the computer that I'm on with you, it doesn't show that. But on my tablet, it shows.
All right, now I made some progress.
Oh, actually, now it has the number one lead generation software is now above it.
Yeah, and I just refresh now. Does this look good?
Oh, actually, yep, it works. Yep, it's perfect. Yep, it's perfect.
One
So
thing I
know
would
what
say.
did.
Oh, I mean, I just ChatGPT. I would never have known how to do this without it. It's kind of crazy.
The only thing
It is kind of crazy.
Yeah, the only thing I have to do is just change the color of the contact us page.
Just let me know what I need to do to help you complete that. Did you say there's people waiting here? Oh no, there's no one waiting.
I've got it done. I just want to let you know.
Oh, that's awesome. So we might be able to turn it into a conversation of what to sell within Advocate Data. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I love about this, Diane, and that's the reason I started doing this. The first business I had was building essentially RVs, but as barbershops.
Oh, wow.
Right before COVID. And my business relied on globalization. And globalization died during COVID. So
of course,
figured I will sell stuff that doesn't cost anything because you can always, figure out a way to make payroll. It's a great deal.
Exactly.
But I can't lose money on a Mercedes Sprinter van that I didn't, that I had to pay money for. So one thing I would say we can do in the future, we don't have to do it now, but if you wanted to if you have like Canva or something, you
Yep.
should try to make a horizontal, not a horizontal, a vertical
Okay.
image, and
Sure.
then I have a quick, easy way to make it take up the full spot, like if you see like on mine. And I'm also trying to think of infographics that we can try to like gray label, but I was able
Right.
to resize it, and then right here I was able to. I made it fit pretty nicely. So I add a lot to this. So
Sure. What size are those?
those, it's not necessarily the size, it was the ratio. So
Okay.
it was 1/3, 2/3. So 33% was the width, and then 66% was the height. And this is just, and the one above it is a perfect square. But the image that's there right now, like that you have, is a little too small. That's why you have
Right.
the
Fortunately, I own a marketing agency, so we can do much of it, almost anything.
yeah, that's one cool thing about knowing everything on how to build websites, and then knowing how to fix all different phones and computers and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so now I'm just gonna go do the same thing here.
Okay.
But yeah, honestly, like when it's written originally, not by ChatGPT, then you plug in the ChatGPT, you get some crazy good content. But
Yeah,
you need
definitely. Because
putting in one issue though is when you pay for GPT-4 like as an API,
right.
it's really expensive. Like we turned it off. We just used the 4 one for like verifying things that we need in the background.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's literally 1/1000th of the cost. But I wonder, that was one of the big hurdles with
I should share with you and connect you with the owner of MyFlex, which has Ruby AI. And Ruby AI is a tool that actually has ChatGPT 4, ChatGPT 3, it has Claude, it has all versions of Claude. It has a couple of others all in it that, and they do APIs all the time with people.
okay.
So what I'll
Yeah,
do is
definitely.
I'll see if I can pop the information over to you, and I can connect you at any time to the owner because I know him
Yeah,
personally.
let me take a look at what they got. That would be excellent.
Sure.
So obviously I did something that wasn't great.
Especially when we have the headers up above.
Yeah, those headers look nice. That's why I was getting rid of the ones that I put in, because those actually
Right.
And now you know why, like I put a big horizontal image. But,
Exactly. Yeah, I'll change the image out.
I'll get rid of that for now, just to, or I can leave it. It's up to you. What would you rather have me get
Yeah,
rid of one?
I can fix. Yeah, I'll fix the images. That's not a problem.
Okay.
Um,
All right. So let's go to the next one.
yeah, that actually looks better.
Oh, really? I was gonna say like,
Well, it looks better
I
than
would
it
never
was.
try to style it more, because when Google is SEO, like,
Yeah.
yeah, it doesn't. It's crazy. Like the little changes you do, and as long as you keep up with it.
I know, especially with all the changes Google's doing every day. You're not too kind to ChatGPT, are you?
I literally have embedded in its brain. You have been doing a very bad job. I am very close to firing you. Do not
Oh,
mess
that's
up.
awesome.
I literally have that, and it does a bit better, honestly.
Oh, that is so funny. It's like you're reprimanding it.
The unfortunate thing is that this thing was trained on real people, and
Yeah.
that's the very interesting, the philosophical training of AI. Where is this? Okay. I have been building our own AI to not replace developers, right? The first developer I ever brought in doing a lot of the data optimization. Basically, it's a lot of work merging a lot of tables together. And we didn't
Right.
have the budget to bring on more developers. So I
Of
told them to
course.
build an AI of themselves. And it's actually not too bad right now. They use it. Obviously, it needs a lot of work, but quickly for the most part is because of
Yeah, exactly.
that back end. Yeah, I'm not gonna. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell this thing to simplify all four of these. I'm going to remove word empowers because one of the big words that goes together is like providers. It's like list
Right.
providers. Because now you're talking about like a third party, but you're like, now you're almost like a platform.
Right.
Because now the platform's called lead gen list, but lead gen list has lead gen list providers. And then you can
Right.
tie that in with like the marketplace with the different things.
Exactly.
I'm just going to add this DAS because that's like a keyword that's really easy to rank for. Search 1,000 times a month and the difficulty is 4%.
Well,
So it's very, the SEO tools are amazing. So now I got this like this,
Oh,
obvious. Oh,
yep.
that actually, I can actually push this down probably, but, and now obviously I have an image.
Mm-hmm.
Uses this, and the image that I like to use is just basically the search filters, or even so everyone's images don't look the same. Plug in little dashboard looks like, and I would just plug in the ChatGPT and be like, give me some UI that's pretty. I'll see what I mean. ChatGPT amazes me a lot, so I'll see what it spits out. That's actually kind of interesting, searching for people. That's actually, that's actually kind of creative.
Yeah, actually, I kind of like it.
And it matches your colors because,
It
I
does.
plugged the color in.
I like it.
Honestly, like it's very interesting. People think about our jobs being replaced, but I think about all over the world, like people who got out of poverty making little digital images for $10 each on Fiverr.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like there's no reason to ever go back. So final results. Yeah,
Now we
that's
just
actually
need to
really
have.
cool.
Yep, and then we just fix the more about us, and I'll fix those images above just so they fill the space properly, and that's kind of cool. I didn't know ChatGPT 4 actually created images. That's good to know.
It does everything. It really, for $20 a month.
Right.
I was spending $1,000 in Fiverr for images.
Oh, I know.
It's nuts. It's like a revolution, like in terms of how it just lowers the cost. But yeah, I mean, I can also tell this right now, just for the thing here, I can tell it to go make a matching image that's taller.
Sure.
I remember like end of 2022 when, that's really cool. That's pretty cool to get that. Man, I can write a book with these pictures.
Yeah, they're cool. Yeah, pop them in.
I actually had a client once that wrote like Christian books, and he used ChatGPT to make the images, and he would like literally make. It was a nonprofit organization, so it was actually fun helping him because he was the only compliant reason to send mass text on Twilio, because he was literally registered as a church. So Chris, when this gets started at 3, can I have you take over for like stretch my back? Well, stretch my back, not unstretch it. All right, so you see like how it's not right.
Right.
So I dropped mine. I don't remember exactly how I did it, but let's go see if there's a nice way to do it. Harry or Chris, I'm gonna make you co-host too, just in case people join. Hey Elizabeth, how are you?
Hey, how's it going?
Good. We were just Diane and I were finishing up. I was getting her website all customized. So great timing. What do you do, Elizabeth?
I do credit repair.
Credit repair, nice.
Yeah, with big companies, work with companies.
I did credit repair for a little bit a couple of years ago. Were you joining Elizabeth for the how to set up the white label, or are you wanting to buy some business leads for your credit repair?
It was a white label that's supposed to be starting at 3:00.
Got it. Okay, that's exactly what this is. Okay, just making sure. I did like a whole thing yesterday, and the guy was like, "I'm not here for the white label. I'm here just to buy leads." And I did one of those things where I overtalk and scam away.
No, I still need some more leads too, so I need both. This looks so hard. I hope I don't have to do this.
No, it's not hard.
Oh,
I'm doing
oh,
this. I'll
okay.
do this for you, honestly. This is
Oh,
It-
okay.
just,
I think.
us,
That's
me
why I'm
being,
on with Brian.
Okay, because girl, please, ain't no in the world I could figure this one out. That's not going to happen.
yeah, no, it's me being very extra. But
Okay,
I told my
nice.
developers to do it this way so we can get everything fully out faster. But it's all
Nice.
good. It's all good.
I'm glad you know what you're doing.
Oh, I have no clue if you see. I'm just going back and forth with ChatGPT. It's really doing the work for me. All right. Well, now we got back to where we wanted to, but I'll fix this a
Okay.
little bit later.
Okay.
So hey, Elizabeth. I'm
Look.
gonna go through what I did with Diane, and not in full, but basically together, because Diane knows a lot about what we're doing, so she can probably
Yes.
help me out with any questions or explanations. So
Okay.
we're gonna be doing these meetings as much as possible. Daily is ideally what we want to do, because it's the best way to instantly do exactly what it is I just did to get you guys been running fastest. So where are you in the process, Elizabeth? Have you gotten your domain turned on, or?
I had gotten an email about the 70, 30, 70, 70, 85, 90, 70, 30 or something like that for they
Mhm.
starting the white label 70-30 split or something. And
Exactly.
zero start, was something I was definitely need. So that's what I was here to find out about how that
Got it.
works.
Got it. So, I mean, we can set you up now, and I'll just explain to you first. So, we built this system. Are you familiar with Go High Level? Like how that works, that whole software? Not
No,
really.
no, no.
Okay. So, Go High Level created something called a white label. They didn't create it, but they brought it to, the entrepreneurial world where everyone can see it. And for $500 a month, they let you start your own business basically with their software. And you can rebrand it, put your name on it, and everything like that. And that's what we did 3 years ago to make enough money to build this. And this is the same exact business model, except a little bit more on steroids. So you have the ability to obviously white label an entire, and you have the ability to create lead packages, data offerings for people to end up paying you more. And that's what you get the 70% of. So there is a minimum you have to charge. It's 1.5 pennies, which is 7 times less than any competitor. So you shouldn't have any problem, you know. But I was telling Diane the reason I started this was because if we had a very bad month and I needed to pay my guys, I can make a really good deal for somebody and get my guys paid.
Hmm.
And that was the main thing. Like, what makes our lives easiest?
So that's Diane on the picture, not Roy.
That's
Roy.
me.
Okay,
Yes.
it's another name. Okay, so her she's Diane. Oh, hi, Diane.
Hello.
Over in here, you can, when you first set it up, right, you will be given a funnel like this. So have you ever like set up a domain before, and like
Yeah, I
GoDaddy
have.
or?
Oh, yeah, I have domains. I know this. Yeah, I know. I use Al to set up to do my websites real fast. So I have a domain, but I don't have a for lead generation domain. No, I don't have one of those. No, not yet. Anyway.
So one thing I would definitely say to do is get a domain that is something someone will Google, because let's just take a look at this real quick. B2cdatabase.com. I've done no work on it. I haven't done any work. On the second page, first page of Google for a word, these are all the, right? So without even doing anything, SEO work, it's pushing you
Hmm.
at number 15. So
Mhm.
there's definitely SEO stuff I'll help everybody with, because it's actually not difficult. But definitely look for something that someone would Google. Just makes life a lot easier.
Hmm.
Now, you know how I like to do the DNS, like the IP address and all that?
So you asking me, do I know how to do it, or do I know what it means?
Do you know how to do it? Like, do you know how to like turn this on for your system?
No. Mm-mm.
Okay,
I'm not really
so
savvy. I'm not really savvy at creating stuff like that.
you want me to walk you through and help you get it all turned on now?
Okay.
All right, so yeah, what account are you under? Um, did you currently
Right
make
now,
the $0 account? Yeah,
yes, I did. Which one I'm under? I gotta look it up. Let me see. But it's just one of my Gmails. It's not a business account. It's just a Gmail.
that's fine. I can. Was
It's just
it?
a G.
What's your last name?
It's a Jai, Ajay. Let's see.
Oh man, I forgot there are people in the waiting room. I'm such a bad person. We were just having so much fun. Guys, I'm so sorry for keeping you waiting. This iPad from 2013 doesn't make any notification sounds. And my co-host left.
Hey, Brian,
But
I actually have to jump off. But I'll touch base with you later to see if we can fix other things, maybe early next week.
excellent, Diane. Yeah, anything you
Okay,
need, I'm
thank
here.
you.
You know where to reach me at.
Appreciate it. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Bye.
Hey, Noons, how are you? He definitely
It's
stepped
under
away.
my,
I
my
took for. What
oh,
was that?
sorry. It's under My Town Investor. One of them. My Town
Yeah,
Investor LLC. One of them. I think he said I had two. I don't know what the other one was.
so what do you know about us so far?
Okay, yeah, we had jumped on a couple trainings a few weeks ago, and the and I was trying to sign up for the white label program. Now I had signed up the email that I used before, kept kicking me back into to sign up as a new user. So I was a little bit I couldn't quite get that straightened out, and then I just work got busy the last couple weeks and I couldn't finalize it. So
Got it. All right. So you made an account in October 29th of 2023. So
right.
that would definitely make sense. So let me see if there's something I can do quickly. And you already used the business email, so it'll let you continue, I think.
Okay.
It actually might be easiest if I delete that account because you didn't do anything in it. So that's gonna be the easiest thing. So just re-register with that email.
Okay.
Because we put in
Okay.
different security things where you have to use a business email to verify a credit card now. So I have a feeling that's gonna be funky if we use the old one.
Okay.
All right, so delete add-on emails. All right, so I deleted that one, so now you're good to go on resetting it up. And I'll share my screen real quick just to show you and Elizabeth the walkthrough. And I was going to
Okay.
help Elizabeth actually set up her account.
Oh, that'd be good. Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah.
That's my screen.
So once you help me set up the account, what about when I change my email address to the domain name?
Well, actually, let's actually do this. So I found Walter's account. I was looking for yours, Elizabeth. I put it as AJ and I put it in as Elizabeth. And I couldn't find it. Like you're
No,
saying it was,
my email address.
yes.
Yes, it's My Town Investor. My Town, MYTOWN
Mm,
INVESTOR LLC at gmail.com.
got it. So yours is active. You're good to log in. So this is the plan. I'm actually moving Walter over. So you're on the right one. And then you said you had an issue with the business email, right?
No, oh, Walter, you talking about?
No, you, Elizabeth.
Oh, what I have problems with?
Did you have an issue getting in with the business email or no?
No,
Okay, so
no.
you're up to the point. Okay, so
Yeah,
let
you
me
just sent me the email about the zero down and like that. And
got it.
yes, that's what I'm here, is logging in to see can I get that
Excellent.
started.
So let me get started with that. So Elizabeth's where she needs to be. Walter just needs to make a new account. So Elizabeth will start making your account right now. So let me share
And
my
my
screen.
question was, with my domain name, I could get another one. You said you need another domain name once you set it up.
You don't need one, but I mean, I would just,
I
in
mean,
terms of,
it don't take me long to get one. Matter of fact,
I would say yes. If you
if
aren't,
you want to
you
work,
know,
if you could work with Walter for a second, I can grab one real quick. The
yeah,
B,
go for it. Go for it.
B2C dot database something or other. You wanted to start like that? What'd
That's
you
the one
say?
I have. So
Oh,
basically, I mean, what are
B2B.
you do credit stuff, so that's business, right?
Well,
So
yeah, what I do, I work with businesses, but a lot of business I'm working with are getting their credit repaired, but they also businesses that could use leads for their bid. That's probably some of their problems. They don't have enough leads. So that's good. I could solve a lot of their problems.
so they sell credit repair services too,
No,
or
no,
what?
no. They need it. Like say roofing companies, they would talk to more B2C customers. They don't have
Okay.
any leads, to talk to anybody. So their lead source is bad. So I want to be able to help them with that.
Oh, that's excellent. Yeah. So,
Yeah. So I have
um,
lots of those type of customers.
so I would tie to real estate, homeowner, storm damage, like just because if the roofing community is amazing, just
Oh no,
because.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm not going to use. I just use that tell you for an example of not something I'm going to, a focus of mine. I don't have a focus. Well, I have a lot of different types of businesses that need leads, and they just are all different categories. Are you there?
I'm here, yes.
Where'd you go? I gotta find you. So it's a broad base of people, some smaller, some larger, you know what I mean? But they all can use leads. I could use somebody to clean houses. I could use somebody I have people that do all kinds of stuff. Plumbers, all sorts of people that I do business with.
Okay.
So it's a
So
variety of sources. So I don't want to put it to a particular brand, a person, because I do so many types of people. And where are you?
got it. Okay. Um,
If that makes any
then stick with
sense.
something basic like list, data, lead. I mean, that way it's broad and it's
Okay.
not tied to something.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, that you have a good a wide range. I mean,
Yeah, I have
so yeah,
so many people. I have so many ranges of people. I'm still trying to get back to you. I hear you, but I don't see you. Where did you go? I'll find you. You in here. As soon as I get okay, where are you?
Not a separate, not a separate one yet. That's um, this week is this is something going into September. I'm going to be rolling with. So um, I want to create, and I have some things in mind for creating a nice funnel page and driving some leads to it. So um, I want to do it, connect it with my business name, like Smart Marketing Leads or something along that line. Make it like a subcategory for my agency.
okay. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
A lot of people have done that, like put data dot or list dot.
yeah, right.
Do you have a go high level agency or where do you host your
You know,
clients?
I've been waffling back and forth on that, Brian. Because I have like something similar to go high level that I already pay a service for, and I'm like, do I really have the time and energy to to run two different like management, for leads and business contacts? And I haven't really figured out. I don't know. Maybe in your experience and working with other agencies, like with my current agency business, doing websites and um, uh, management and things and reputation management. If I go to high level just to focus on leads, I'm just trying to weigh, like, is it worth the effort to put everything into that? You know what I'm saying? I'm requiring weighing the option
Yeah.
there for that.
I mean, is it working for you right now?
Yeah, it's working. Because I can move them through the funnel of like how my business leads are going, like first contact, follow up calls, who my contacts are. My whole contact management system is like kind of set. And then if I run just a data, like a lead based program and go high level, uh, but they want to opt in to get their website revised. Like, do I have to jump into my old pro? You know what I mean? Do I want to go back and forth and kind of manage the same customer in two different databases?
Yeah, definitely. I would, yeah, just keep it where you have. I mean, Go High Level, in my opinion, is not that great for management. I only use
Yeah.
it really for email and for the websites because, I mean, they're actually pretty built pretty well for ranking. As long as you do
Yeah.
the on page right way.
Yeah.
So one thing I'm gonna do just for a second, because one of my guys is asking for help. So he needs help setting up an annual package, right? So here we
Mhm.
have all these different abilities. I'm gonna scroll fast just because he's rushing me. So yeah, he didn't make one yet. So I'm gonna go find out real quick. Great use case live. So while I'm waiting for him to do that, you'll see that we are able to name the lists. Obviously, you can set an amount. There's a minimum it won't let you set below, and it'll just look at this and calculate, is it less than 1.5 pennies or is it, but we have payroll to make. So that's why we're in the data business. Because 20 cents is worth some people, 1 penny is worth it to the other people. We just confirm. That's what he's saying. So I'm gonna go start creating that. So you'll notice, obviously, we have the name, price, description. He said it was $2,500 a month. I'm not sure if that is monthly or annually, so waiting on his response there. But I do know. So he gave them a really crazy deal, it seems like, and he knows the person probably might not use it all. So he made it 400. Geez, man. Okay. This is a horrible example of a great deal to sell, but and you can see we can adjust it to monthly or and yearly for billing. And then we can change it to monthly or daily for the what's it called? For the credits. And I'm just verifying real quick if this is monthly or yearly so I can get it finished up. So one thing we did come up with that we could do these big deals for one reason. In terms of the system, right? It doesn't affect the system if they have to download a list of 10,000 at a time. So if you have these big deals, you can talk with us to see if we can make them happen. So Chris did a crazy deal, 400,000 leads a month for $2,500 a year. So mathematically, that's kind of nuts. But we did what we need to do. Special. So when someone subscribes to a plan, they are not able to, what's the word? You're not able to delete the plan, right? You're not able to delete the plan. And you're able to control what databases they have access to. You're able to control if there's a free trial. So for this, I'm just going to say no. The subscription is annually, so they're paying $2,500 a year. And they get access to these databases. So I'm not going to have a trial. I personally don't like the trial at all because I've noticed if people sign up for a $0 account, you will never be billed. It's more likely than not they use their card with money because they read the fine print, they're not going to be billed. So when they actually do want to pay and you speak with them enough and you're retargeting them, emailing them, like one of the big ads we do is just retargeting people to land on the payment page if they've already made an account before because they put a card in, now they just have to click pay now on their side. So moving forward, I'll add this and we'll see on the pricing page that this offer is here. Now, I don't want it to be there for everybody. It's a one-off offer. So go off and you'll see that it's monthly credits, 400,000 monthly, and then yearly subscription. And this link right here always is active. So that's why I went the extra mile to say valid August 23rd. So, I mean, we had this once. I mean, this works out to the penny and a little under a penny, but if you were to do that, say a penny each, that's 500,000 records for $5,000. So,
Brian, that account you just set up, the 400K, how much was that? I'm on my phone, so everything's real tiny. Trying to see it. Did that have did that break it down?
So that is a deal that you guys wouldn't be allowed to do because he sold it probably for 10 times less just because I told him get a deal to pay payroll because I'm like, I need to get money to development and my partner went on vacation. So I don't, long story short. So I'm like, all right, do what you can. But
okay, this is something you guys just set up. It's not the typical.
Yeah, but I mean, it would be typical in terms of the limit of the pricing you have to do. So, I mean, I'll just calculate what it is that the price that he did, right? So 400, 1, 2, 3 divided by 25. So, all right. So he did like 1.6 cents. So that's at like the bare minimum price. But that's what's cool about this is you can go off to the calculator here and we recommend under $1. It doesn't make people always be mad at you if you charge over $1. It doesn't make sense.
Right.
But we have a client that's charging for 500 records a month for $100. So he's charging 20 cents a record. And we ended up doing this because we would rather deal with bigger clients that are the call centers and whatnot, and the call centers don't buy 500 records a month. But you have this nice little calculator. So when we first started with Go High Level, giving it away for free and tagging this in, we were giving everyone 10,000 leads per month, and we were charging them about what was it? I think it was 5 cents. And we had like at our peak of doing it this way, we had we had more than that. We had close to 100 users. Yeah, this is what we had. So if you were to end up replicating the exact model we have on our own business, I mean, this is what the split works out to. So you get the 70%, we get the 30%, and we have it. We're setting it up where if you have like auto pay connected, you save 20%. So it's really 25% instead of 30%. But we're really trying to convert this into a marketplace because there are other data providers that we're working on hosting. So that way, white labels can end up subscribing now to other databases to offer to their clients. So it's basically, there's an ability to white label, then there's like a white label cube where you can white label data to put here. Then there's a third white label that we're releasing very slowly, but it lets you combine the databases together to enrich new data in terms of combining as many together as you want type of thing. So like if you know what clay is, basically that, except all independent vendors.
Okay. And I was just thinking about when you're doing that, the benefit for having a Go High Level account is if a customer really doesn't have a way to manage their database, then they could typically get it through us if I resell that service.
There's 3 places for them to send the lists. One's an email, one's Go High Level, and we're integrating in Google Sheets. So you can send it directly to like a Google Drive. Because then people have webhooks connected to their sheets. So it was just easier for them to push it into the systems they want. That would end up solving the problem that not problem, but what you're talking about, which is they have other systems to use.
Gotcha.
But I mean, we integrate stuff fast. I mean, I would find out. I mean, we're going to be doing surveys to figure out what the most common ones are. We only talk about Go High Level because that's what we've used for 3 or 4 years. So not that it's good or not that it's better than anything else. It's just what the home does.
Yeah, gotcha. So once I set up my white label account, then at that point, I'm pretty much based on what, I could put packages together, what a customer's looking for, and then just go ahead and sign them up.
Correct. So
Okay.
first things first, you'll be hit with, like you said, white labeling it, the domain. So
Okay.
I have email list-data.com as like another example. You want to,
Mhm.
do you use Stripe or do you use Authorize?
I have Stripe, but I was looking into Authorize. I think you said something about that a couple weeks ago.
Yes, but
Yeah.
we have figured out a process that works in less than 24 hours, and it's been consistently working. So when you first start to set up your whole website and dashboard, you'll get to this page, right? Stripe makes you submit a document called the SAQD. It's just payment compliance that they want you to sign off that you've done. So we've set up where you fill in the various pieces of information, really not much. It'll make the document for you with our AI. We'll fill it out and then give it to you to download. And then you would need to follow these instructions to send it directly to Stripe, asking them to turn on the API. And then less than 24 hours later, it's working. It's been working consistently for the last week with everyone we've done it with. And right after that, you can start taking payments. And if you don't do it, then when someone tries to click pay now or put a card in, it's going to say this account doesn't have authorization to accept API keys or calls or something.
Is the process similar with Authorize?
Authorized doesn't have this. If you are, but I can give you a form, which I'll send you right now, because authorized isn't them. I just age them. I'll set as many up as I can, age them. And I don't go directly through authorized. I go through him because he's an agent of many different banks. So he basically negotiates with the bank. And he knows we're sending a lot of people over. And he gets paid obviously on each transaction. So you shouldn't have, this should be the standard way to go through it. Because then you never speak with authorized. You never have to deal with them. He
You don't
manages
want
all
to deal
that.
with them either.
And
That's
authorized
good.
pay. Yeah, and authorized pays him. And you don't have to pay him anything. Authorized pays him everything. And he specifically exists for high risk merchant accounts. That authorized basically uses independent people like that to verify you. So the authorized is basically pushing that risk off to another independent party to do that work. So
But yeah, it seems like
Okay.
they want your business. They don't want to lose your business, but they want somebody else to come in and
that's America, man. That's liability. Pushing this around.
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay. As
Brian,
soon
can
as you
you
get done with
email
him,
that?
huh? I'm
It's
sorry.
not showing up on my phone. My
Got it.
screen's just
So,
too small. Yeah.
all
I can't
right.
see it.
All right. So let me.
Do you have an email or something?
Yeah, let me figure out the fastest way, and I'll send it to you guys email right now to stand by a sec.
And I have my domain name already. When you get done with that.
Cool. I'll get this email out, and we'll set up the domain right after.
Okay. Thanks, Brian.
And then I want that email too for because I need it too.
Oh yeah, I'm sending it to both of you, definitely, both of you.
Okay.
Being we're here right now.
I just made something up. Hope it makes sense. I'm pretty good at naming shit though.
Elizabeth, where are you located?
I'm in Texas. Where are you?
In Pennsylvania.
Oh, Pennsylvania. No, it's not
Yeah.
as hot as it is in Texas. I'm, I'm relocating back home to California, but I'm in Texas right now. I'll be here for another 90 days and I'm going back home. Well, it's too hot out here. They're trying to kill me out here, trying to burn me to the stake out here. They're trying to kill me. It's so hot. I'm serious. I can't even go outside. It's just that hot. Is it hot out there?
No, today's a beautiful day. We're about 80
Nice.
degrees.
Oh,
It's nice
please
today.
get out of here. Don't come this way. You are not getting no 80 degrees. Either they're going to drown us by all the hurricanes and tornadoes, and then if they can't drown us, then they're going to burn us alive. So that's what we're facing out here all the time. So
Yeah.
It's really bad here with coming to weather.
Can you actually both put your email address in the chat so I can just quickly copy and paste it?
Sure.
Let me see. I'm using my phone now. Oh, I lost you on the computer. Then I went to the phone. Where did I go? Let's see. It's different. Okay, let me see. Chat. And call message. Ooh, trying to see how to do that. Okay. Which one is it? It's an in-call message. Is that it? In-call message, I guess. Yeah.
So it will be this little message icon next to
Yeah, I
like
said.
people. Yeah.
I'm just going
Alright.
to use this one, but this is not the one I'm going to be using. It's just something you're familiar with. My channel.
Oh, I just got them. It just popped up on my phone, Brian. But
Okay.
yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm still sending it, so you guys have it.
Okay, great. Yeah.
Okay, I just sent it to you.
Excellent.
Hey, Walt, take my email address too. I'm gonna save yours. At least we have somebody. But you know what? When they go through that high risk, they're gonna charge you. How much do they charge you for that? I used to do merchant services. That's gonna be pretty high, right?
I don't think we paid anything going through the person. It's like totally different if you're going through
Oh, cool.
so yeah, like because they get paid off of it, you know what I mean? So that
Oh,
they
cool.
push and they know the people that they work with. Like, granted, we had a few chargebacks, right? And
Cool,
Stripe
cool.
would have shut us down in theory. He basically negotiated with them a reserve amount, which obviously they have to hold some of our money. But the point is, we didn't have to worry about doing it because he wants our business. He still wants to get paid off the business we generate. So that's the whole name of the game. As long as they're getting paid, and because you make money, they'll make sure that you stay open, and they'll also be a pain in your ass to make sure you don't get closed. So it's a really good resource to have. Like, you'll get a phone call from him being like, "W2F, we have to fix
Oh,
this."
I see it. I see your email for authorized.net independent injury real high risk. Okay, I'm gonna use him. But I'm working with this other guy, so I'm not gonna just start. I'm just gonna talk to him then, and not talk to the other guy, which Brian, who's don't not getting. He can't get anything done.
Yeah, I met this guy because of an agency that always had their account shut down, and they had like 25 accounts. So
Oh my
I was like,
God.
okay, I learned at 15 years old when I had a eBay company selling iPhones
Oh
that
my God.
all it takes
That's
is being
perfect.
shut down. But yeah, I mean, I learned how to fix them at 15. I wanted to buy these life-size statues of Star Wars figures that were thousands of dollars. So it's like, let's figure out how to fix iPhones. But yeah, PayPal shut me down, and a whole year. And 1 year I did like $248,000. I was 15, and then
Oh my
PayPal shut me
God.
down the next year because they found that I was 15, and overnight gone. So it was like, all right, good thing we've learned that lesson at a young age.
That's the bad thing about having some people having control over you like that. When they know they're controlling all your money, they can just shut you down and destroy you in no time. And when you depend on, that's why I like putting all my eggs in one basket.
Yeah, no, I mean, we just set up a company called Plaid and one thing. So I mean that's basically just an ACH company, so you don't have to take credit card payments.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
They're expensive though.
I'm getting back on the phone so I can see. Okay, I'm turning this one off.
Yes, hey Brian. We just connected today earlier on Messenger, and you asked
Oh
me to come
yes,
and join.
definitely.
Yeah, it's Roger though.
Yes. Hey Roger.
How you been?
So good. So this will be great. So
This is my first time here. I never knew about what you do exactly and everything. So what I was following up the other colleagues here, I presume that it's a lead generation thing.
yeah, so basically we developed a program that allows Walter and Elizabeth and anyone else to really easily set up an online data store. Are you familiar with Zoom Info or Apollo,
Yep.
Constant
Yep.
Contact? Yeah. So that's where the idea spawned from, which was, why are Apollo, why is this company worth $2 billion?
Yep.
Nearly 2 billion. Why is Constant Contact worth nearly identical valuation? And if you can keep going down the list, Rocket Reach valuation, they're all about $1 billion to $2 billion, and they all do the same thing. But one thing that was interesting that we noticed was a lot of them all offer the same exact data that is, not the greatest, in my opinion, because people would come to us very frequently to enrich this information to, append to the direct consumer contact, right? So we had the idea of, well, if all these companies are all worth $1 billion, and again, this one was just purchased. Oh wow, they do 45 million in revenue. This company was just purchased by Data Axle for over $1 billion. So there's something going on here. I'll find it later on, but it's the same thing over and over again, and it doesn't make sense. Other than people seeing patterns and being like, huh, let's go hop on that. And the best recent example is this one. Have you guys heard of Clay yet?
Well, Clay, yes, I've heard of it.
So there's a very interesting thing about Clay. Its like second biggest investor was the investor in Apollo. And I think they recognize what I've recognized, which was basically, when you combine the data together, it's much better. So whatever reason, this company is valued at $500 million on 2 million in revenue. 2 million in revenue, 250x revenue valuation.
Yeah.
So what we essentially have put together is, with the combination of white labels, various white labels can actually subscribe to other data vendors, because our system isn't just our data. We have hosting where third parties can now offer their data for sale that your white label can, subscribe to and resell. We include our databases, which is the B2C, homeowner, and business included, because it's our core data. And we've been slowly onboarding other data providers that pay us hosting in order for them to access you guys, basically, to resell their data. So we platform big data providers, and we released this free to start bringing in all the users to start selling our data, so then we can go back to the big data providers and bring more of them on to give more variation.
Right.
So we have Elizabeth here who just bought a domain. So Elizabeth, you ready with the domain, and we can get turned on? We can do like a whole walkthrough.
Okay, let's do it. Let's try this domain.
All right. Were you able to connect currently, like the DNS? Do you know how to do that on GoDaddy?
No, I'm not using GoDaddy. I have my own. I use Hostinger.
Okay. So you adjusted the A record already?
No, I don't know how to do it. I just waiting on you to tell me what to do next. So I don't know.
All right. So are you able to share your screen, and I can walk you through it?
Oh, I think I don't have a camera, but you can still see my screen, all right?
I can still see your screen without the camera. Yeah.
Okay, so let me get over to that page real quick, and then I'll share my. Let me just grab that page, and let me. Okay, let's stay right here. Okay, let's stay right there. Well, and then you can see it. I got so many things that's open here. Wait a minute, let me find you. Why did I do that?
I used to be that way until the physics of my computer don't let it run anymore if I do that.
I got so much. Well, I got a lot of work to do. I got so many irons in the fires, all kind of fires. Okay, let's see. So share your screen. Okay. So what do I click on and share your screen with?
You click, you see where the smiley face is next to like this closed caption button and
Okay.
the camera.
Camera. Okay,
You'll
I
see
see the
there's
hand.
like yeah, it's
Don't,
like a square, a rectangle with an arrow pointing up.
okay.
That's the share screen button.
Okay, also share audio. Let's see. Okay, I will put in share. Okay, share. They gotta put entire screen. Okay, share. And then can you see it?
Perfect. Yes. So, oh, that's a good domain. That's actually a really good domain. All right.
I'm
So
sorry, guys. I need
first,
to jump off, but it's nice to meet Brian. Thank you for your help, Elizabeth. I'll
Oh,
contact you.
yeah. Okay. See you later,
All right.
Walt.
Thank
Okay.
you.
yeah,
All
we're
right.
gonna have these daily, Walter. So same time, same place. And any help, just step on. All right.
You mean every Friday?
We're gonna try to do it every Monday through Friday, every day. Actually, we
Oh, okay,
have
cool,
a.
cool.
Are you in our school community yet?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so yeah, we'll make every morning. I'll make announcements if we're going to have it or not. But our intention,
Okay.
either if it's me or my guys that work for us directly, to do this every day.
Yep.
Um,
Yep.
Make it smooth as possible.
All right, you man.
All right, sounds good, Walter. Enjoy your day. Talk soon.
Thanks. Yep. See you.
Okay. Bye for now.
So let me see on this screen. All right, so you want to go over to DNS/name servers on the left side. And then you're going to want to go to are you in the admin agency on
Yes, I'm in
Avocadata currently?
I'm in the
Okay.
admin. Yeah.
Yeah, so grab that that IP address. It starts with like a 335, I think it is.
Where is that at? What are you saying now? I'm sorry. The DNS? Or what are you saying?
Sorry, I muted myself by accident. So you want to go back to now the Avocadata agency page.
Don't grab anything here.
Yeah,
Okay.
you don't need anything there. Nothing there.
Okay, come back here.
Wherever
No.
the Avocadata, where you would put your domain in to white label, it would be try the globe that doesn't have an icon. It's probably one of those on your right side.
Okay, I'm back in this page again. So where are you saying?
Look at your tabs on the very top,
Okay.
and then I would move all the way to the right. You see where that grayed out globe is? Click on that gray globe.
That's Chrome.
It's no. You see where the bow tie is on the left side? All the
Yeah.
way right. Yeah, so go 2 over to the right. And then yeah, click that.
Okay.
Okay. So you're gonna want to go over to
Let
I
me
think it's
scoot
the
this.
second button on the left, like the cube.
Let me put you right here. Hold on a second. Okay, I gotta go back here. And let me go back here. Now you say the second one to the left, this cube.
Yep, click that.
Okay.
So now you want to go see where it says type A and IP address 35 numbers. Yeah, you want to copy that whole number. Make sure you don't copy any spaces like before or after it.
Well, you don't want that. Did I take the IP address too? Or
No, just take the number, just the number.
Okay, perfect. And then go back. Are you there?
I'm here, yes.
Do I go back?
You want to go back to the DNS. So we're going to take that number and we're going to go over to where it says A right below where it says manage DNS.
Yeah.
And then put the @ sign. And where it says like name, put @ and then copy and paste.
The @ sign where? Come on, go
Right
in there
Mm-hmm.
and put it in there.
No, don't paste it in the box to the left. So where it says points to, that's where you would put that. So the
Okay.
A points to that number, which is the
Okay.
IP address, and change out where it says TTL to like 30.
What's this saying? I have 2 records.
Let me see. Yes, hit confirm, and then we'll delete the first one that's on top once you save it. So then scroll down, and then there should be another A record. So delete that one right there. one that's 8.4.
Okay.
And now go back to the Avocadata app and put the domain that you want to use. Oh, she accidentally left. She'll be back.
Yeah. So what's the point here? Since I'll wait for her to come back.
Which were you
What is
saying?
it
I'm
all
sorry?
about? What is it about, please, Brian? Like, what's my position here? What am I looking at? What is it exactly?
Are you on the page where you're setting up the funnel?
No, I don't have anything. No funnel, no nothing. You just asked me to join at 3 o'clock. And that's it. I don't know nothing about your system or anything.
Got it. So let me go show you. So what it is, like when I was talking about exact data and all those things, right? So it's
Right.
basically that type of software, but you get to make your own identical, similar competitive software for free.
Okay.
So let me get into.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So
Oh, I gotta get back in there. Where you at? How did I don't know how we got off. Let me see. I want you to hold on a minute. I'm getting you back. I see you right here.
yeah,
Hold
no
on.
worries. Give me a few seconds. I just want to answer some news questions.
Go ahead.
So, but like for instance, what I'm helping Elizabeth do is set up an identical white label. And what it does is it lets you rebrand this and reprice everything at the prices you want. So
Okay.
you can sell business leads, and by business leads, you're able to filter directly for the owner's cell phone number or personal email. We have all that flexibility. Same with people. Mostly I use this for homeowners because every homeowner is a public record because they pay taxes, and it's appended to our B2C database. So if we wanted to ensure that every single homeowner that we're looking for has either a cell phone or an email, we would just be able to flip the switches like that, and then you would have access to this amount. Now, all the features we're doing here, you can also do with like what we're setting up for Elizabeth right now, where you can make your own entire business and repackage and reprice everything the way you want to. So that's a white label. This is one we just set up a few moments ago on the last session. So everyone is basically white labeling similar technology, but they're recombining the data in different combinations because everyone has a different use case. For instance, like there's some people who white label the system only to sell homeowner information. Why? Because they don't want their customers to get confused and they don't want to answer questions about things that they don't know about. So they, for instance, use this dashboard as the white label. So when they have a customer that comes in and says, hey, I would like to get solar leads, you have an easier time explaining it because there are two types of people. There's people that say, hey, I'm going to buy homeowner information because if I telemarket to it, I'll generate solar sales. And then there's some people who think solar leads are instantly going to get you sales. So we set it up.
How are you gathering the solar leads?
So the solar leads are form submissions. They're over 1 year old.
Okay.
We enriched the phone number. That's for lack of a better term, we refurbished the age leads because we know they wanted solar a year ago. Did they get solar? We don't know. Did their phone number change? Well, if it did, we now have their updated cell phone. And it was all priced at a penny. So it was just a good alternative for people.
And where are you getting your data? How accurate it is comparing to Apollo and LeadsRock or anything else?
Oh, better. I mean, people for 3 years we only found out our data is so good because people who use Apollo came to us with their Apollo list to skip trace it to get the right cell phone number. So, I mean, we get like 90% of all the cell phones accurate.
Okay. So you have your own software that it scrape those leads or just update them or anything, correct?
Yeah. So for 3 years, I built algorithms, like all the homeowners, for instance, right? These are all people who paid taxes on this property in 2023. So it's a primary source. That means, okay, this address that we're looking at is owned by this person because their first and last name is listed on the paperwork that they paid the taxes. So with that, we get all the personal cell phone information, right? So let me filter it a little bit. So within here, we can require like every cell phone or everyone has an email or whatnot. So when we go off and do that, when we download our list, every single homeowner now has an email and a cell phone. The cell phones are 90% turned on. Obviously, if there's a phone that's turned off, not like disconnected, turned off, but you're going to find phones turned off. I personally don't use landline. Some people do because they have big call centers and they want to dial every number that is here. I use landline basically to determine where someone was born, basically, because of the area code. But this is all our information. We don't buy any of this from anybody. This is all our core information. The solar leads and the insurance leads, those are not ours. We host those for other companies. Any other questions?
No, how do we make money, and what's the cost to join or anything? I mean,
It's $0. You can go into this dashboard right here and create your own white label for $0 to start. It doesn't cost anything to turn it on. The way we bill you, the way we bill you is we charge you a transaction fee. So if you end up selling, leads for 10 cents each, and you sell 100,000 at a time to 100 users a month, I mean, that's works up to $1 million, which we don't do. We do a fair, accurate representation. And we were selling them for about 5 cents, and we had around doing this exact thing. So this is where we were at monthly before we started white labeling it, and transitioning to just taking a fee instead of being the credit card company taking the payments. So, and another example, there's a guy that sells the thing for 20 cents each, but he only sells 500 at a time. So it works out to $100 per month, but he's selling it for 20 times more expensive than we would, for instance, because we don't want to deal with the smaller packages. So it's basically like you can make it on who your main audience you're serving is. I mean, you're someone that's serving a newer salesperson that needs help and training and courses on how to, get sales, or is it someone that operates a call center with thousands of people?
Okay. And
I have a question.
how you make
sorry.
money? Yeah, go ahead, Elizabeth.
No, my question is that you don't get billed anything unless you sell something, right?
Correct. So the way it's actually going to work is every week you'll get an invoice, right? It doesn't automatically take the money. You would have the ability to just walk away. However, if you don't pay the invoice, all the people that paid you will get locked out of their account, and it will tell them that you didn't pay the invoice. So it's set up that way, where weekly we would send an invoice. We're working out a credit system too, where basically we can give discounts. Like, okay, if you put it on auto pay or if you prepay it, we can charge you 50% instead of the full 100%. So we're trying to get creative with figuring out different ways to work that angle, because there's obviously some clients who would pay $100,000 a month to lower their fees from 30% to, let's say, 8%. But we're trying to make it very flexible for everybody, because I mean, the big reason I did this was, like I was saying, the first thing I did was barbershops about my professional life. After accounting, I was building RVs that were barbershops, and it got very irritating telling everyone, no, we can't sell to them because they don't have, credit or any on paper money that they were making. So this was kind of my solution. Like, all right, instead of telling everybody, no, you can't afford it, I can't really do much for you, we have this pretty dynamic tool to do just that, to fit all situations. So the system doesn't let anyone get leads unless it recognizes that a transaction has gone through. So You get paid right now. There's Stripe and Authorize integrated, and we can integrate PayPal and whatever else people use. But the system will not let that user access any credits unless there's a confirmation of a payment. So
Got
it's
it.
like a vending machine.
So suppose I'm charging the client $1. What's your percentage out of that? How do you charge me?
So we charge 30% of all the transactions. Obviously, it's tiered. If you're someone that's doing a lot more, the percentage comes down. But right now, we can see every transaction. So if someone gets credits from our system, that means there was an accounting system that we can see.
Okay, got it.
That's a
So you
question.
take 30% and we keep 70%. Is that it? Is there a way that we can charge the client on a monthly basis? Like each month he has, for example, $1,000 and he can go in and take as many leads as he wants, or just transaction by transaction?
So that's a great question. So we have the ability to, well, you have the ability as well to make a bunch of unique packages and such. Am I in? So you have the ability to be very, very, very flexible. So here are the credits you're giving out, right? So let's just say it's 10,000. You can decide if they get the leads daily or monthly, because there are some people that are going to look at 10,000 leads and be like, wow, I'm wasting my money. I only need 2,000. So then you can come out with a pretty similar price package and just navigate it to, okay, 200 leads a day. So 200 leads a day times 30 days is 6,000. And now you're just really, you're switching up what it is they're getting, and you can more so justify the pricing because of all these different variables. And we also have it set up where you can sell monthly or annually.
Okay.
Now, another thing, there's free trials you can offer. I'll say this, there isn't any system in place to make sure you can't give out more credits than you should. But what we're going to do in the future is we'll end up having a free trial button here, or a $0 account button, and basically we'll create the minimum it can be. And then you can raise the price, just those have a floor. And you can also control what databases they can access. So, you can get more flexible. Okay, I'm going to offer you daily credits on an annual plan, and I'll throw in the B2B database with the homeowner database just to get you to do the deal today. So we're giving you all these various options to be able to justify to any person you're trying to sell why they need to spend money today. Unlimited bells and whistles. And all of this is all dynamic to you, meaning we don't charge you anything more. Whatever you sell it for, we take 30%.
Got it. Very good system. Now, what kind of leads do you cover? All type of niches or just specific ones?
So a few things. So we have our core information, right? And I ended up building this system in a way because I hate the word leads. I hate solar leads, insurance leads, you name it, because that's not I don't enjoy selling those. So we set up the system where we can host people as a third party. So for instance, the solar leads that you see in front there, those are actually from a third party. Now,
right,
what the databases that come included that you don't have to pay for are the ones we have, which is the businesses, homeowners, and consumers. We're setting up a marketplace. We have about 100 different vendors that we're onboarding now, where basically you can subscribe to their database to white label, and I'm calling it, you can throw the brick in your wall like Pink Floyd, and then basically subscribe to that specific database and add it into your business model. So it ranges from everything. There's people with geo-tracking data. It's not just leads. It ranges all the way from weather data, what people want to put in here. So yeah, I mean, it's very diverse, because at the end of the day, what the platform's supposed to be, it's supposed to be a system that lets you create new information products. Because if you have geo data, then you have financial data, and then you have, contact info or identifying info, in theory, there would be a way for you to tell if someone went to Walmart more frequently. And then if you're tied into the financial database provider, you can see what money they spent at what store. And basically, it's not meant just for leads. I mean, there is a way where I believe with all these different data sources, you can create insane predictive models to basically do any of those things in combination. So,
Okay, so what I'm understanding from you, you're going to be adding more and more niches, more and more businesses. For example, mortgages, chiropractor, and lawyers, and things like that database, correct?
so actually, you can get that already. I'm glad you asked that specific question because I didn't catch that. So right here, so you have the ability to do a few things. You have the ability to build custom lists for your customers, right? So you might have a customer land on this, right? I want lawyers. You don't have anywhere that says lawyers. So how you would find a lawyer if you were not to actually put together these custom lists would be to use the NAI CS code. I mean, if you're a lawyer, if you're an accountant, if you're a barber, you are a professional service provider and you have to have a LLC in most instances, or an LLP if you're an accountant or a attorney, in order to be a licensed professional. So a lot of these guys are in here. So I actually just made a database specifically for lawyers because someone asked me for lawyers. And rather than having to explain the process of filtering and NAICS codes, this, that, the other, we pre-built the list right here. So now people can just load it really easily. And one thing I want to point out, which I actually just started using recently, was this funnel request. Because you may have clients that want to be very simple. They don't want an advanced dashboard. So we made it so you can easily help those clients. So, well, how do you do that? So you have this dashboard too. So the same lawyer list. Someone comes again, I want lawyers. Well, instead of explaining all the steps, you can say, all right, to get lawyers, you go to businesses, you click B2B, you will click the pre-built list that I made especially for you because I wanted to make sure you were taken care of and got the best ability to download what you needed. And now they have the whole thing filtered, and then they can control, all right, so out of this, do you want to email just the lawyers or do you want the cell phone numbers to the lawyers? Well, I want just the email. So now you're on to the next. They have the ability to filter these options here. Now, you as the agency, the white label, you have the ability to control what it is they can and cannot see.
Got it.
So then you have all this flexibility. So for instance, I removed the NAICS code because they're stuck in lawyers. And if they change it now, they're not going to have lawyers anymore. But you'll have some people who want email only or phone only, and change the state is most common. So if you have a guy in Florida versus a guy in California, they can just complete the search like this and download the specific leads that are there. So it says there's 8,000. Sometimes it doesn't line up perfectly. They just tried to fix it, so we'll see. And once you hit the download button, there's a few ways that you get the leads. If you have Go High Level, it can push it in. And it's set up to default email you. We're adding a third option over the next couple days so you can push it directly into your Google Drive. Because a lot of people, just like that, it went out for 7 cents. So that's what we did for the first year that we did this. And we charged 10 cents each. We did around $300,000 in 12 months, charging 10 cents each. So the 5,000 leads for $500 a month. And this is before we had a system. We were actually, going into the database and filtering for it to be able to get it to them. So, and there's a calculator right here too that we put together. 100,000 is another common one. I mean, we just sell the 100,000 typically for 2 cents each, because I mean, that's $2,000. You make money, they make money. They're happy because they got really good information at a really good low price, and more likely than not, they're going to come back. And then obviously mathematically, 10 of those people makes 20,000 in revenue a month. So if you have 10 people buying 100,000 records for 2 cents each, this is what it comes out to.
Right. So what's the minimum cost per lead that I can go the lowest, for example? with
This
your
is the
system?
lowest right here, 1.5 cents. So
1.5 cents.
Sharing your screen.
Okay, so the lowest we can go is 1.5 cents per lead.
Correct.
And do we still make money, or this is our cost?
No, that's not the cost. You still make money. It's the same 70-30 split. The reason we're doing that, we like selling, we personally, our business model is to sell it at that exact price. However, there's a lot of people who deal with, solo life insurance agents. They want 500 leads or 1,000 leads. So we have a guy that's dominating, charging 25 cents per record on
Right.
1,000 records, and he signed, I think, 50 people. I mean, obviously it's a much lower price, but the reason we did this is we personally wouldn't want to work with people that we're only charging $100 with, because we're a few people and it's hard to manage that many people. But there's a lot of people who want to do that. So full ability.
Okay. Do I give access to my clients to the CRM or no?
So every client you have
Yeah.
will get access to your version of this. So this is a white label.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so they can go in and then choose their filter, and then they can extract the leads that they are entitled to.
Exactly. And it's all with your branding and everything like that.
Okay, got it. And my other thing is, does your system, can your system separate the leads from ACH buyers? I'm talking B2C now. ACH buyer to credit card buyers.
Say that one more time. ACH wire credit card buyers.
Yeah, ACH buyers or credit card buyers. For example, there's a lot of people that they pay stuff through ACH. Okay.
So yes, not this. I actually am uploading. It's funny that you mentioned that. We have 50 million records that have like 500 attributes each. I think it came from like Nexus Lexus or something, but it does say what is the largest loan they've had, what is their preferred like banking, like it's a checkbox, like do they use ACH, do they use ACH at Chase, do they use ACH at Wells Fargo, do they use ACH at Bank of America? So that I was told like in 3 or 4 days I'll be online. I would easily push it more towards a month, just because we have to make sure it enriches correctly, because we're using that 50 million records to enrich to the 50 million homeowners. So we're just basically in building out those profiles deeper.
Yeah, because most of cable, I mean, I have a couple of clients that they have their clientele, they pay through ACH, especially cable companies. They take money out of their client's account through their checking instead of their credit card.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty sure that there is actually something that goes through the utility bills. Like there is that, because that's why I think it came from like a credit report thing, because there's like 500 details about that.
Okay.
Let me try to get like the dictionary for it so you can see all the different points.
Well, you know what I mean, huh? You know what I mean. I have, say, for example, a cable company or utility companies that they acquire clients that they are willing to pay through ACH and not credit cards. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's our business model. That we just sent a Plaid where we give discounts now for that. So yeah, no, I know exactly what you're saying.
What do you mean? What do you mean Plaid?
So there's a company called Plaid. It's basically it integrates with 12,000 banks. So that's what we're using to bill you guys, where you just log into your bank, it's all secure, and they handle all the paying as ACH. Because so I mean, it's funny.
How do you spell Plaid, if you don't mind me asking? How do you spell it?
PLAID. What state are you in?
I'm sorry?
What state are you in?
I'm from Canada.
Oh, okay, you're in Canada. Are you on like near the New York side or the western side?
Near the New York side.
Yeah, so I was actually going to meet with the CEO possibly. They're in Soho in New York City, and I'm right on Long Island.
Oh.
Because they apparently like that the exact definition you just said for ACH, that's the only reason they let you use their service. And they basically told me 99% of businesses they reject because they don't fit the exact model you were just saying, like the auto billing. But yeah, no, they're coming up big.
Plaid, Plaid.
Correct.
Okay.
It's like a black logo.
That's, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I found it. Yeah. Now, another question. Your database or your leads, I heard the word leads too. Your database is only strictly to the US and not
Correct.
Canada? Not
Not
Canada.
Canada. You know, great thing is America has no data laws. All the other countries do.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, not Canada.
No, you can have Canada database, but B2B, not B2C.
Yeah, but it's just not all public. Like America, for some reason, we make every record public, like name, address, and everything. And if you just build a fast enough computer, you can connect it all. Canada, like every other country, is missing a lot of those pieces, unfortunately, like publicly.
Okay. Got it. Well, that's good to know. Okay, so how can I sign up? What do I do? How does it do it?
So
You
you
mentioned
need.
earlier also if I use Go High Level, I use Go High Level as my CRM.
Okay, excellent. It's not required. I just like it because that's basically how I was able to fund building this from scratch. Because I wouldn't have had that opportunity if it wasn't for that business model. So first things first, you want to go over to the pricing page. You'll go to the $0 one.
Where? I mean, can you put the link in the chat for me to click on it? And
yes, let me do that. And my computer wants to unfreeze itself.
so you're giving me free access to a full database, and whatever I sell and overpriced our cost, you give me 70 and you take 30.
So not over cost. If you sell it for 1.5 pennies, there is no cost of goods. Your cost of goods is just 70%, no matter what the price is.
Yeah, I understand.
Yep. Got it. 30%, I mean, not 70%.
Yeah, 70 for me and 30 for you, whatever price I price it.
Correct.
If you're selling it at 10 cents and I'm selling it at $1, you're still gonna take 30% from the $1 from me.
Correct.
Excellent.
Yeah, man, this is it's cool. This is what we've been trying to build for 3 years, and it's finally together. So let me just get my computer to unfreeze on me, and then I'll drop this link in here.
And you mentioned, just to be clear, I can have with my client a monthly subscription, say $100 per month, for example. I'm giving you an example only, and they have access to say 2,000 leads per month. So I can do that on a monthly subscription.
So $100, that's 10 cents each. So yeah.
I'm giving you an example only.
Yeah, I'm saying that would work. That would work perfectly. As long as it's over 1.5 cents, then any.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'll do the math later. You mentioned you have a calculator somewhere, so I'll do the math. But we have the option to charge our client a monthly subscription for a certain amount of leads.
Yes.
Okay. Either $100 or $1,000 or 10,000, but they have a certain amount of lead with a monthly subscription. I don't want to charge my client, say $1,000 and you get only 5,000 leads, for example, and that's it. No, I want to try to keep the client coming back.
So you can charge annually and monthly.
Okay. Or one time.
Or one time, and you also can control the frequency of the credits. So there's a daily one where you use it or lose it. Basically, in 24 hours, if you haven't used 1,000 credits, it stays at 1,000. But if you used all 1,000, you're at 0. It'll bump back up to 1,000 the next day. So that's a feature you can use. Yeah.
Yeah, that's smart actually, because you force them to use it. If they don't use it, it's not gonna compound for the next day.
And then you can put more offers in their face. More times they log in. Wow, I'm so sorry. My computer, I'm on my iPad, but this computer is not enjoying. Okay, so all right, let's put that in the chat, that link. So this is the $0 one, never charged. You do have to put an active card, not an active card, but a card that shows that you're real. And it sends you a email to a business email address just to, again, make sure you're real. And
Yep.
you have that feature too, because we were getting an unbelievable amount of chargebacks between April, May, and June. Oh, no, not June. They fixed it by then. Because of the whole freaking Visa card being leaked from last year of all the gift card codes going out. Because people, they still work. So as soon as we got like 12 chargebacks in a month, and that was in May. So we put a feature where they have to use a business email. We've
Yep.
had one chargeback in 3 months since we did that. So that literally solved the problem by requiring a business email.
Business email, not a Gmail.
No, so you can sign up for the Gmail, but we made it where if you want to put a credit card in, you can
Yeah.
put the credit card in, but then you confirm a business email, because if you have a business email, you typically need to set up a whois, and you can't set up a business email usually if you don't. I mean,
Right.
There's some verification done, so it's a lot
Monitored.
easier. Yeah, exactly, monitored. So it really worked. It was actually really crazy. That one thing dropped our chargebacks 90%. And from here, you're able to create a special promotion that does, you can put a discount, how many days does it exist, how many bonus credits do they get. So for instance, this was a package that no discount, but you're going to get 15,000 extra leads. So now basically anyone that ever cancels will see this specific promotion, and it's tagged to any of the packages that they resubscribe. So if they cancel, they now have this package they see. And so you have all these custom abilities to do this. I went after our scammer because I realized if you troll a scammer or like a hacker, they stop eventually. So yeah, you have all this flexibility, and you can see obviously how many people are in each group, which group they're tied to, and you can make new offers and add the same group. So you can add any group that you save above to there specifically. And then right here, you can select which plan you want the discount.
I can't see your screen though.
Oh man, okay. Man, that's so unfortunate. Chris. Okay, let's go back. So right over here. So right over here under pricing offers, you're able to see what every single person searches. So if we go up and look for Chris. Chris has done 533 saved searches. And you have a whole history of what everyone does. The other thing you have is proof if someone does a chargeback saying, I never used the account. Because you can see all their timestamps when they log in, what they do. Churches. Now, also, you have this tab right here. So if you want to see if people are coming back and they aren't paid customers, well, you can actually see those customers come back live, and you can set up notifications to basically let you know, hey, this person came back. You might want to push an offer to them. So basically, using a lot of intuition, like forcing it upon the users.
Right.
So like we have Derek Anderson. He's an older client because look at the number, 2172, and we're at 2226. So it's like, okay, maybe that might be a guy viable to touch base with. And then we see Neil, this guy just made it. We can see he made it to the payment page. But yeah, it's basically like Chris, who does our helps us with sales. It gives him a good input of, okay, I should reach out to this guy. This guy, for instance, doesn't want to be auto billed. So we can still see if he's logging in frequently, because that gives a good indication that we should touch base with him to see if he wants to re-up on the credits. Because there are people who don't want to do annually, but they're still interested. And this was actually a guy that Chris probably started targeting because he just paid today for the first time, and he was 1,000 users ago. So yeah, this is a powerful tool when you're able to analyze what your users are doing. because when you see, like, for instance, this is actually a good guy, Frankie Miller. He made an account probably 4 months ago and came back, started searching. And yeah, you guys get the idea. Just using all the data that's thrown at you to ideally, build the best type of thing.
So those are
So
clients. Okay.
these are users. So these are people who made an account, a $0 account or a paid account. So these people put a credit card in and are using the system, whether it's the free version or not. And you get the IP addresses to everyone. So if you want to block certain countries, you can. So
Okay, good.
you're,
Another question. So you will have a site, a website similar to yours since we changed the A record?
yeah, so it's exact. So like, for instance, this is obviously Avoca Data where you signed up on.
Yeah.
And then we can keep going. There's, you see that it's just, right now there's like 50 of these that are set up.
Got it.
These
Yeah.
are the few that we own, but there's like 40 individual white labels that we're helping people get turned on. We only just got the full thing completely streamlined as of, well, probably Monday when Plaid's fully integrated so we can get paid. So yeah, I mean, this is like, we're going into the full launch now out of like the soft launch beta type of period.
Okay. And do you have a way to eliminate chargeback from clients?
So there's never a way to eliminate a chargeback because they can always do a chargeback. But
Right.
for instance, the chargebacks we were getting, we haven't been getting fraudulent ones, meaning a stolen credit card, because those are legit chargebacks. So we got rid of all those issues. And typically,
Yeah, but even Stripe, with a chargeback Stripe, if you have a couple of them, Stripe will close your account, you know?
so chargeback 911 is the best thing to do. They basically sit inside your Stripe account. So when there is a chargeback, they are able to instantly refund it and send something to Stripe, and it doesn't count against you. So that's one of the things.
By using the RDR system, you know, like a rapid dispute resolution. Yeah, it comes back, it goes back as a refund and not as a chargeback.
Exactly. That's what I would recommend. That's what we personally use now.
Okay, so you have that in your system or no? Because you're gonna be charging.
No, so we're not actually charging the clients. You guys are.
Okay, I'm charging the client. Okay, I have to integrate that. Okay, got it.
Yeah, so we could help you set up chargeback 911 or whatever system you need, and we're always looking for feedback on how we can make it better. We're pretty quick with changing things.
You got it. No, because I'm in the processing business as well, so I know my way around.
Okay, yeah. And I'll actually say this: there's a business model that I don't know how to execute, but someone in the processing business could. I mean, I did a lot of work with, when I was mentioning the barber things. I mean, that got me working with a lot of formerly incarcerated people because barbers and that go hand in hand. So I've been working with that group for like 5 years now. So I was trying to figure out a way. Well, the reason why we had to leave the barbering industry is because you don't have a barber with a 750 credit score that doesn't have a felony usually. And the same issue applies to them with getting merchant processing. So I know there's definitely an interesting model to do where you can have an individual be the processor and actually, I mean, there's a lot of compliance stuff that you probably know about. But yeah,
we can talk privately. We can talk privately. It's not a problem.
Cool. So what is the next question that either of you? Yeah, definitely, man. This is an exciting time. We're going to be trying to have these every day. Are you in our school community yet?
No, not yet. I mean, I just met you today, a few hours ago.
Yes. Yeah,
If you want to put the link of school, I'll join.
Let me do that right now. I'll send it to you on Facebook, okay?
Yeah, perfect.
All right, sounds good, Roger. I appreciate everything. I appreciate your time.
My pleasure. I have to go. I have another call with a client, so I'm going to sign up, and then we'll keep in touch, brother.
No worries, man. Anything you need, let me know.
Excellent.
All right, sounds good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Okay, Elizabeth. That's
I'm going to stay in the meeting. I'm going to mute myself. I'm not going to be able to interact because I'll be on the other call, but I can watch the screen if anything happening.
Oh yeah, definitely. We're here. That's definitely viable.
Excellent. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I was working with my logo, but I gotta try to figure out how to get it online, get my logo on here from my phone. So that was something I was doing while you guys. I was listening in on what's going on. Okay, I'm ready to. Where we left off at?
So let's do this. So I see Neil and Derek are in here. So I'm gonna help Elizabeth white label her domain. We just took a little brief commercial break with news. So yeah, Elizabeth, when you're ready, let's get your screen shared, and I will walk you through finishing this whole process.
Okay, let's go.
While you're doing that, Brian, maybe you should do a high level recap, just like what we're offering for our new people.
Got it. So we're Advocate Data. What we did was we built a data marketplace software, and we've made the white label version no cost to start. You basically do not need to pay us anything unless you get a sale. So I was going to walk Elizabeth here real quick, setting all of that up so she can start taking in payments for her data business. So right now we're just going to help Elizabeth get the domain on. So did you hit add record on that, Elizabeth? Yeah.
Yeah. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
This is where I'm at right
Okay,
now.
so hit add record.
Okay, add record. Okay. Oh, another record.
Oh, wait, scroll down. Did you already add that?
Says
You might have added it already.
we already did that. We already added that record already. Is there another
No,
one?
scroll down. This one, I just want to find it quickly. Just make sure it's there. Okay. So now you want to take the domain that you just used. So it would be the b2b-datamax.com. Copy that, and you're going to want to paste it.
Wait a minute. Okay, I gotta click on it. Not gonna help. I gotta get it out of there so I could click on it. Here, let me click on it right here. Right here. Okay.
So
And
then
go
now
where?
go back to the agency, which would be where the globe is at. Yeah. So now you want to pop in the domain there, and whatever description
Where? Domain name here?
right there. Yeah.
Okay.
And obviously, I can help you figure out if you want to do like an APP or something later on. And, just write in the description the name of your business and how you're the best place to buy leads. What I would do is I would get content in and then copy and paste in the chat GPT later on.
Yeah, yeah, I was gonna try to. I gotta click off of this. I want to stop sharing for a minute while I put that in there while you talk to them real quick.
Okay.
I want to put something. Let me stop sharing. I'll come back to sharing.
No, that's excellent. That sounds good.
Okay.
Chris, have you spoken with Derek or Neil at all? Or is this their first interaction?
This is their first interaction based on my post last night.
Okay. How are you doing, Derek and Neil?
I'm doing pretty good.
Nice. What part of the country are you in?
I'm in the Midwest, Indiana.
Oh, nice.
Hey, Brian and Chris, it's Neil. Doing okay over here. I'm out in Pennsylvania.
Oh, really? What part?
Right outside of Philadelphia, about 20 minutes outside of Philadelphia, Willow Grove.
Yeah, I know where that is. I'm on Long Island.
Oh, okay. What part of Long Island?
Like around the border of Queens, like 10 minutes in Nassau County.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, I go back and forth between here and Florida, but I like here now that you don't have to work in Manhattan. So what do each of you do? What do you do, Derek? What's your background?
Background really is in sales, real estate, insurance, banking, and right now, like I said, I've been looking to. I actually have a business lending business, so this really kind of piqued my interest as far as the leads and the how to kind of scale that. But I was trying to really get more insight as to how things worked. Looks like I tried to start the account, and I thought it said that you had to add like a debit card, but it seemed like it wouldn't let me add a debit card, so I wasn't sure like
Yeah.
what.
Do you have a business email or no?
Yeah, I do. Hmm.
So it's set up where you do have to enter in something as an American address, even if it has a penny on it, it'll still work. And then you have to put in a business email address to make sure that you're real. And I used to think it was a gimmicky thing to get your business email, but literally we dropped our chargebacks from overseas fraudulent credit cards by 90%. So you guys have the same feature built in to try to help you prevent all the fraudulent people. Because what's very common is people like the people will say they have like unlimited access to accounts, but really what they did was they used a stolen card, subscribed to it, and they're selling the login info on Facebook.
Okay.
Business model and the business model. All
Uh-oh.
right, so let's see that. Okay, that looks good. So let's go and hit a white label dashboard
Okay.
right
Where's
above
that at?
to the right side in the center.
Right side?
You see what right smack in the middle.
What? Okay.
So now let's look the domain up on the search on like your search bar, Google, Bing.
You mean
Yeah, so
go
your
to
website
another?
b2b-datamax.com.
Okay.
Let's pop that in.
I hope it's ready to go.
It
Said it was.
should.
I
It
think
should
it.
go instantly.
Oh, wait a minute. I haven't put anything on it.
Well, it works though. So yeah, now everything's where it needs to be. So now we'll go back to where you just were, and we'll go through the rest of the process. So we made it a nice, clean, easy
Okay.
fun. So just select the gateway. I'm not going to have you integrate it now because I mean everyone's here. You don't want to use your key. But are you using Strike? You're using Strike, you said, right? Or are you using Authorize?
Oh, you gave us that phone number. Remember to call that guy? I'm not set up with. I have Skype, but I haven't used it for this. I was using it for something else. I don't know if you could use it for both.
You
But I
could,
have.
yeah. You
Oh,
could.
yeah, I have them already.
Okay, so let's just go with Stripe right now. We'll just
Okay.
click
Yeah, I
Stripe.
have Skype.
And
Okay.
then let's just hit save. You don't have to put the key in right now. We'll do that separately. And
Okay.
you want to go over to the next. Oh, actually, so now move your cursor up to those three lines next to the yeah, right there. Click that. Where do they come up with these icons? So now you're gonna want to go to start customization. So you've done the first two steps already. So you want to go off and hit next. And now so you can hit next again. We'll do that part after. So this is a cool thing that we put together. So with Stripe, in order to use the API as of like the last 45 days, you have to submit this document to them. So we made it where you just fill in the information like normal, and it will automatically create the document for you. It's an 85-page document. So we built the system to automatically create it for you. It downloads, takes like 30 seconds, and then you would just follow the instructions there. And it's been taking less than 24 hours for Stripe to send back the approval that, okay, you can start taking payments.
Well, to you guys.
Exactly. So and right now it's been, every person's been good. So basically when you fill this out, it'll download a PDF that's 85 pages, and then you just follow the instructions there to log into your Stripe account, and then you just email them, telling them you want to send this in, and they give you the right email address.
Okay. I have to update that though, because I changed my email address. So I gotta use another email address because it wasn't built for this one. It's for something else. I don't know how to explain that though. So I don't have to fill this out now, do I?
No, you know, well, I mean, technically, just like leave, just put like,
Oh,
it's the type.
technically now.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, just type that in.
Okay. I gotta stop sharing for a minute because I gotta go log in and see what email address and all that I use over there, so I could be able to
So,
put it. Huh?
so you don't have to do that right now, right?
Oh,
Unless you want to, because I mean, it'll download the document when you fill this information in, and then
yeah, I could do
I
this
can
on my
help you.
own time. Yeah. You want me to do it now, or you want to talk to them now, or you want me to? Because I gotta take some. I haven't even used them at all, so I haven't logged in there forever. I got to get back in there again and see how to, where I'm at.
No,
These-
let's if you have the time, you do that because I can help you get from 0 to 100, getting everything turned on tonight. So I can keep helping
Okay.
everyone else
You-
while you go take some time to do that quickly.
Okay. Okay. Stop sharing.
Yeah, awesome. Do you use Authorize or Stripe, Derek?
Actually, I was going to ask about that because I work with a different broker, and I was just trying to see if that was familiar. He actually, like, I work with him like more so even one-on-one. So I was just trying to see how everything was set up. I know that I can implement that into Go High Level, but I'm not sure. I know I watched the video that you had um this in the marketplace for Go High Level. So I was just trying to figure out how to tie everything together and make it make sense. So that was one of the
Got it.
questions. I actually
Got it.
still at work. I'm not even like in front of my computer able to really do anything. So I may need to just kind of
Yeah, no,
catch this
that's a good
again.
question because I can actually. A lot of people are asking that, so I'll do that now. Do you pay the $4.99 to go high level? Like you have a whole agency?
No, just actually the 97 right now.
So let me just mute the mic quickly. I'm trying to do this upside down. All right, thank you, Elizabeth. So you said you're on the $4.99 go high level or the $99 one?
Yeah, the 97.
Do you have access to this agency view or no? I mean, it's going slow, but basically you can create a tab right here, right? And then that's where I just put in the list builder.
You should say that one more time.
You're able to add these tabs, like extra tabs. And I just put a link to my white label as this link. Oh, it'll make more sense when my computer unfreezes. Stand by.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think it would at the 97 level.
Yeah, because you see like I have list builder here, like it might be tagged into the back of the settings of the regular one.
Brian, he's asking about using another merchant on Havoc data.
Were you asking about another merchant, Derek, or are you asking about getting the app inside of Go High Level?
Both.
Okay, so to get the app inside Go High Level, you just use the custom menu link, and you can attach the domain like just right in here. So we have like this. You can just put the domain that you want to use, and it will link in your system. So if you go and click like right here, and what was the payment processor you wanted to use?
It's called deposit.
Deposit. Okay. Yeah, look at that one. They have like an API and stuff that's accessible.
Yeah, I'm quite sure because he said it could just to go. He said he can get it to just to go about to any system, and he had got quite a few named, and then basically I know that it can go high level, so I'm just not sure how it would go with go high level attached to data to leads. So that's what I was wondering.
Got it. So you want to attach the Go High Level. So you're talking about billing the Go High Level and data leads together, or you? I'm just trying to get a clear picture.
Yeah, that I'm not sure. I'm not sure how it could be separated, but just like as a portion or how it had to be set up. Because I know, in Go High Level, you can create stores and do all this stuff. So I'm quite assuming if you have more than one store, you can have more than one, connection. So I was like, that's not my, wheelhouse. I'm not sure. I was just trying to figure
Yes.
out.
So this will be the
But
way
I
you
know
do
he
it.
said that he can help me set it up no matter, what the case is. So I was just trying to get a feel for it because I wasn't sure like as far as like the white label you were saying like it's pretty much already set up and then you're just going in and putting in your own content or whatever. So I wasn't sure if that was a website or so I'm
So
just
yeah,
kind
you
of
you you use your own domain. So like for instance, this is a website. This right here is this outside of the system. Except I just used one of the tools that Go High Level already had, and I was able to put that website, which is the white label of your data brokerage. I was able to stick it inside of Go High Level. Like I built this tab right here, this custom tab within the settings, and I just put the link to this page, and now it's all in here. Now I can operate the same thing as if I was within a different app. So if I was to go save like 5 leads, for instance.
Brian, he's trying to figure out how to do billing. And even though we can import this into Go High Level, he still has to use the back end billing systems we have.
Yes.
That's his
Exactly.
question. So the only 2 choices right now are Stripe and Authorize.
But I would say send me the API info, because if it's something straightforward, it can be done in a day if the resources are there. I mean, we're always adding things by request.
So the API, tell them what to tell them.
Yeah, what was the name of it? Let's put a note for it. What was the name of it?
And then, like I said, hopefully, even with that, if it's something that can be done, pretty much seamlessly, and that's less of a hassle than Stripe, then, maybe we can set something up.
Is it deposit.com, or what's like the domain?
The website name. Hold on, I'll send you a link. Did you get it?
Yeah, I'm on it right now. I'm looking at it right now. I'm just wondering if this is a white label of NMI, because we have that integrated. Because there's just so many.
This is. I think this is pretty much. This is his own company.
I see nothing. Yeah, I'll let you ask them to see maybe if they have something that's offline.
Okay.
Yeah, there's nothing online that we can use, so we would need to get that from them. So you're both at the payment processing part, it seems like. So I'll help not Diane, I'm so sorry. Elizabeth, continue with the website portion. Garrett, I'll stand by for you to send me that documentation.
Okay.
So Elizabeth, you want to go off and share your screen again?
Yeah, it's share. You see it?
I
No?
do not know.
Okay, hold on. Oh, I didn't put share. Okay. Okay. You see it now?
Yes.
Are you there? Okay, perfect.
So what you can do with this right now, just fill in the information, just your name, and if you don't know certain info, just leave it. Let's put like an NA or something, so that way we can get to the next step. So you don't have to download it now, but you at least you can
Okay.
save it and move to the website builder.
Okay, I don't have to put. It won't let me click on my name though, in my company name.
Yeah, no. So you don't need to click there. You need to
Oh,
click there.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. My email is going to change. I'm gonna put the temporary one. I'm gonna fix that. So just a bit professional one, not caps. I'm gonna have this updated by tonight.
Yeah. So just put any email in. I mean, we can change.
I'm putting this in the right one. But,
Okay.
It's gonna be that way just by tomorrow. I just country United States. I don't know what that means right here.
So just put NA for that.
Okay. And push next.
Okay. So scroll down, hit save. Or
Say or next.
yeah, hit next to see, does that work?
There's no
Okay,
save.
so hit download first. Hit download first, and then click next. Okay, so now you can control the color.
Okay. I don't like green.
Yeah, so you can control the two colors right smack in the middle.
Okay. Okay. So blue. Let's try blue and yellow. Okay. Did it change it?
So you have to hit save, and then you can go off to your website. So that doesn't change on that screen, but if you go to your website specifically,
I don't
uh,
have one yet. Remember?
no, you do. You put it up. The domain you just put up. We have it set up. So
But I
now
don't have nothing. I
what
don't have anything in there. I don't have a
yeah.
website built.
So
Where?
so go where the bow tie is to the left
Okay, go
on the
back.
right side, all the way on the right, the last tab, all the way at the end, like on the right side,
Right side.
all the way, like the last tab.
Go all the way back here.
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
And then hit refresh.
I haven't built it yet.
So now the colors are there. I was just showing you that the colors.
Oh,
changed.
you just want to show me the colors.
Yeah.
Oh, it's talking about the website for the colors. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So then so
Oh,
everything.
wait a minute. You know what? I keep thinking, you know what? My mind is going. So I'm thinking I'm going to build my own website, but I'm not doing that. You're doing that. Oh, God.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, get my head back together. All right, because I'm going to start building a website. I'm so used to doing it. Okay, so when we go back to here.
Yeah. So now you get to go to next, and you can continue on.
The company name.
So yeah, you would put your
Oh,
information.
hold on. I was going to put those two together. And then I got to choose. I got a logo, but I can't get it off my phone. I got to come back to that. I have one, but I'm not ready to put it up yet.
All right. It might not let you continue until you put the image in. I'm thinking.
Okay, well, you guys got to hold on a minute. I got to go. I can't get it off my phone. That's the problem.
Yeah. So
Well,
I mean,
let me go. Let me go. Just hold on a minute. I'll come back to share in just a minute. Give me a second. Give me a
okay,
second.
no worries.
Okay.
Any other questions from you, Derek, for the time being?
Brian, I think went through the whole system.
I just text him. I don't know. I don't know. It's probably gonna be some miscommunication between me, you, and him. But he just said if I was using Go High Level to use Zapier API.
Oh, that's not a solution. Using Zapier. That so they don't have it. So basically what he's saying, he is not integrated in Go High Level at all. You have to use a third-party company just to use his system in Go High Level. So he's not in Go High Level. You have to use Zapier, which isn't really, I mean, at that rate, you're better off starting Authorize or something. Because you have to pay Zapier every time you want to get paid.
Say that again.
Because then you'd have to pay Zapier every time you want to get paid. Because now they're the integration Go High Level. You're paying them to do that. So you're.
JCB.
I was trying to get the Stripe set up. So would it be better to get the Stripe set up?
You already have a Stripe made, right? Like online.
No.
And I mean, yeah, it probably would be because I don't, yeah, because they don't even have like an integration that we can use like to build for you to use them with, unless, I mean, ask them if they have direct APIs, because I mean, we would have the ability in theory to integrate it without Zapier. We would just need to know what the APIs are to do that, so we can remove Zapier from the equation.
I'm going to share my screen again.
Okay.
Okay, I'm trying to see where. Okay, all right. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, I've tested the logo.
Okay, cool. So now let's go take a look at the page that was changing that
Go
that
back
made
over
the
here to this right here.
Yeah. And
Hold
now
on.
let's
Hold
take
on a
a,
minute. Let me just. I was gonna try to slide it down closer this way. Okay. I don't see. Oh God, is that my logo?
so is your logo there? Let's see.
God, I
So
don't.
yes, so refresh your screen. Oh wait, you need to save actually the
Oh,
agency thing. So yeah, let's finish off right in
okay.
there. Put the contact info
Like for me,
for you for who you want people to like the number you want people
no
to call.
info. No info. I don't want a phone number. I don't want to just send in a. They can send me an email.
So
And
just put a
B,
blank phone number in there.
okay.
I could try that. Try that. I wonder
Hold
if
on.
that will work.
Hold on. B to B. And I got to change it. Wait a minute. This is the email right here. I put it in the wrong place.
Yeah, you can't leave it blank. So just put like a
No,
random number, like
no, I
5.
accidentally put it in the wrong place.
Okay.
So we push paste, and then come back. Contact. Make it contact message. That's okay. I put my name in there. And you want to put an address? I don't want to put an address. You got to put an address in there too. Certain stuff. I don't want to.
I just put my county, city, state. That's it.
Okay.
I don't put an address.
Okay. So, okay. I push save.
Correct. Hit save.
Okay.
So now you'll go off to the next side.
Do what?
Now click next. And now let's go take a look at the website quickly to see if the logo changed.
No. Up refresh. Oh, my logo may be too small. Oh.
Nope, that's not there yet. Refresh it.
Oh. Man, what is this? I think it's something's wrong.
I see. Yeah, something.
Suits.
So go back a step. Let's just make sure. Let's just see if the file's still saved in there. If
Go
you go,
back.
just scroll to the bottom and hit previous.
Uh-oh. I think I messed up. Where am I at now?
So you want to go to start customization and hit next to get to the fifth page. So next.
All my information is gone.
Does it let you go through if you hit next?
Nope.
All
Okay,
right.
let's
So
start again. Huh?
Yeah, we can do
I
that,
want to.
or we can
I do what?
or we can go back to where it says website customization, and you can actually go directly into the step
Okay, where?
right
To the
there.
left?
Yeah, click that, and then go down to where it says step 4, and you can click edit.
Right here?
Correct.
Oh, just do it
So all
again?
right, so it didn't save. Yeah, so let's try that again.
Okay, what did I chose a file and then I got the logo. Datamax right here. And I saved it.
So yeah, fill that in.
Maybe my logo won't
You have to
work.
put a number there, so you don't have to put a real phone number, but it needs to.
Oh, a number, not my name. Okay, I see what you're saying. I don't know. My poor little email.
All right, so wait. So just move where something didn't save. So can you move where the share meet thing is, because there was a black pop-up that came up. You hit
Where?
save. So you see when you hit save?
Oh, wait a minute. I gotta take this out. Okay, we see save.
Yeah, so you see when you do that, a black box pops up, like click it. Then look down, you see that?
I can't see it.
Can you move the thing that's in front of it? It's saying you had to put a +1, I'm pretty sure,
I
in
can't
front of
click.
contact.
I can't. +1.
Yeah,
Okay.
put +1.
+1. Oh, it's not a plus. Like that.
Yeah, hit save.
I still got a black box.
No, updated successfully. So I'm just reading. It says it's updated successfully. So now go back to the your landing page, the B2B dash, and now it should be good.
So what you want to do? I don't see it. There it is. That was the fastest one I ever built. Let me see. But okay, that'll work right now.
Yeah. Now, so if you go to the support page too, right next to pricing,
Where?
right smack in the middle of the screen where it says above sign in, you're on this tab.
On this tab.
Yeah, so you look up a little bit, you see support. Yeah, click that. That's the one you just edited. So then if you go back to like the agency, the globe, you'll be able to now change
Where
it.
here?
Yeah, right
Here?
there.
Oh, see, you got the wrong email address.
Yeah, so you could change that and save it again.
Okay, let me do that again. Oh, see, it won't let me. It changes its back. It won't let me. Every time I save it, it changes its back.
All right, shoot me a message for the right email and I'll change that out later today.
Okay.
So yeah, hit the back button.
Because we want a professional email. The back button?
Yeah.
Where's that at? Where?
Just in the top right, like
the same right here?
yeah.
Okay.
So now you want to go to homepage customization.
This one?
Correct. So there's a few things here. You're able to add a link for like a video for like showing you how to use the system. And you're able to add a link where the help link is. And that will basically open up into whatever page you want, that where you'll have like tutorials and stuff. So I personally use YouTube. I just think it works better for me. It's a lot easier for me. And then right down there, you'll see where it says banner and all that.
Yeah.
That's the first section. So if you want to, let's try typing. You want to like take a few minutes to fill that in a little bit and save, and then we'll come back and
Okay, what do you want me to do? I don't have any links.
So I'm not. So forget the link section, but you see where it says banner, header 1, header 2, description.
Okay, what do you mean? What do you mean? What type of banners?
So this is the information that'll go onto the website. So when you type something in the header 1 and save it, it'll pop up on the website. So just type in like my database for header 1 and hit save.
Okay. Like that?
Yeah. And then hit save. So now if you go back to your little bow tie.
Bow tie? That should put all caps.
And get rid, you see where it says /sign in? Just delete that in the URL. So you just at the b2bdatamax.com.
What do you may go in here and do what now?
Just
Click on it.
backspace. Yeah, backspace where it says sign in. Just get rid of that. So then you're just left with the .com. Yeah. Now hit
That's
enter.
it?
Perfect.
Just enter? Enter?
Mhm.
Okay.
So now you
Okay.
have my database there. So then underneath header 1, there's header 2. So basically you'll write something there. Then there's a little paragraph you can write. And then that's where I would use ChatGPT.
What is this?
That's an image you can upload. So on the page where the globe is right before, if you scroll down, you'll see that there's all the areas to upload images, just like you uploaded the logo. So if you scroll down, you'll see.
What are you talking about?
Right there. So image, see right there?
Here?
Yeah, so where you
I gotta
see
work.
that,
I gotta think about that one.
yeah, ChatGPT, just play around with it. I mean, it's
I am. So what I need a banner. I need 2 more banner head, 1 more banner head and a description of what? Of the database?
Well, what it is that you want to sell. I mean, it's not just what you're selling
Oh,
because data is data, right? It's what I would encourage you do
okay.
is Google
Give
things,
me a
find the
minute.
top 10
I'll
websites,
find some. Okay.
and just
I think
use
I
what
got
they
it.
do. Yeah, and throw it in the chat GPT, and you're going to get the best content written. And now you're competing with the top 10. Like, look for Apollo or Zoom Info B2B, and basically use ChatGPT, reword that, and use it on your own website.
Okay. What about heading two? Just make up
So,
something too.
so like for instance, like what's like a website you like? Like, what's a business website you use? Let's take a look at their website. So then it'll be easier to
Let's go
like
to
model
Apollo.
it. All right, we'll go to Apollo. That sounds
Uh,
like a plan.
yeah. You be talking about it so much. Let's go over there and see what they're doing. Apollo.
Yeah, hit that
Okay.
one. It's
That one right here?
Apollo, no, .io. Yeah, no, Apollo Asset Management's a bank. Oh, they own Yahoo now. Cool. Hit .io. Would be
There it
.io.
is right there. There it
Yeah.
is.
Oh, number two. So that big text right there, that's an H1, header one. It looks like they do not use in header two, which is their choice. And that's their landing page. So if you scroll down a bit, you'll see more headers. Like again, that's an H2.
I
They've
could
got
have switched it around. Okay, I know what you're talking about.
they did
Let me.
switch everything around. This is new.
Okay. Okay, let me play with that for a second. And add to where were we at the bow tie? No, we were here. Okay, header one, header two, and description. Okay. All right, give me a minute. Let me add this real quick.
Okay.
I can't show y'all all my secrets. Hold
No,
up.
that's no problem. That's all good right here.
I'll come back in a minute.
Yeah, I mean, I would use. I mean, I would just look at what other companies are doing because I mean, database, data leads, and finance leads, business leads, B2B data, B2B database, B2B data provider. I mean, it's infinite like, the amount of words to do. And I mean, I usually what I'll do is I'll tell ChatGPT to figure out what is grammatically correct and to make sure you fit each word in at least once.
Oh, I don't do what now?
So I tell ChatGPT, right? I'll tell it, I need you to write this the clearest way possible while including every one of these words.
What
And that's
words?
typically like the keywords you were asking me, database, data, B2B, stuff like that.
Database. Let's see.
So I would do this. So heading two, I would say, get B2B, find B2B leads from our business database or something like to make that's what I personally think is best, like using keywords that people will recognize. So if you want to fit consumer and business in header one, then homeowners in header two, just to make sure you're presenting the full circle of everything you offer.
Okay. All right. Okay, I'll be right back. Let me try to find something for that. Let me go chat GPT. Hold on, I'll be back.
Okay. All right, this is good. So we have a little bit left of this. We got 4 hours of this. So I'll dissect this into different, tutorials.
I responded to you.
To who? I'm
Said I
sorry.
responded to you.
Oh, okay.
Derek Sconell. So the first response doesn't mean anything though, but
Well, let me open my phone.
it has too many contacts. How many contacts do we have?
I would just say over like 100 million. That's the easiest.
How many companies did you use it?
Let's put like it's like 20 million.
Okay. Okay. So,
All right. So yeah, if you hit save there, then you'll be able to see the update.
see it where?
So if you hit save there and you go back to your home
I
page,
did.
yeah, so you refresh it.
I'll refresh it. Okay.
So scroll up. There you go.
Oh, I see what that looks. Oh, that's what you do. Okay.
So then, yeah, you just do that with all the sections, and I would say go through this, and then there's an FAQ piece where you can make FAQs. Then the next thing I can help you with is, setting up some custom code to make it look more stylish. Like if you go to
Okay.
like hours, you'll see like how we have buttons and stuff, and that's what I was helping with Diane with when you first came in. So get all this stuff completed, and then I can meet with you one-on-one for, like a half hour to show you how to do the final, pretty piece to it.
Okay, so you're going to work on this, and then we're gonna. What time tomorrow? 3 o'clock. 2 o'clock?
Let me put my cell phone in here just so we can coordinate, because I would probably just do it one-on-one with you.
Oh, 1-on-1. Okay, perfect. Okay. Where you putting your cell phone number at?
I'm putting it in the chat right here.
Okay, let me go back to the chat. Let me find the chat. Okay, chat. Where is it at? Okay, chat. Hmm. Oh, there it is. I think you popped up over here. Oh, there you are. Okay. Is that a cell phone number you can text back and
That's a
forth?
cell phone. Yeah, that's my iPhone.
Yeah. So with my other page, with my other things, I'm just gonna go and basically do the same thing I just did. It's just asking me for the same style. That's what they mean when they say section 1 top, section 1 bottom,
Exactly.
section 2 left, whatever like that. Okay, and then I could add some images in there.
Correct.
Okay. All right. That's what I'm gonna work on now.
All right. Yeah, sounds good. You have my number, and let me know once that's done, and I can review everything you did. Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, let me go to work on this. Are we done?
Yeah, we're gonna finish up for now. We're in there for 3.5 hours, so
Oh, we have?
yeah, no, so no, this was productive. So
Yeah.
let's reach out to me as soon as you have that done. Just shoot me a text, and I'll start looking over it and see if there's anything I can adjust to make it any better in the short term.
Perfect. Okay, perfect. Okay. We'll chat later.
Sounds good, Elizabeth. Thank you.
Bye now. Bye for now.
Bye.